Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Rich for WELSHYTECH, and today we are looking at the GIGABYTE C201 Panoramic Mid-Tower PC case. Should you buy it? Well, let's find out, shall we? Okay, so this is the GIGABYTE C201. It is a panoramic glass. Now, it is classed as a mid-tower, and when it comes to the actual dimensions, it is a 431 by 242 by 430 millimeters. Now, when it comes to the actual motherboard support or the fans, it does support an mini ATX as well as micro ATX motherboards. As for the pre-installed fans, it does come with 2 reverse blade fans and 1 RGB fan at the rear. Now, for fan support, it does support 3 120s or 2 140s at the top. It does support a 2 120s at the side. Does also support a 120 or a 140 on the rear. And the PSU shroud inside the case does 120mm fans. Now, as for the max radiator support, it does support a 360 at the top, does support a max of 240mm on the side, and it does support a 140mm radiator on the rear. Now, when it comes to like the I/O is 2 USB 3.0s, does come with an RGB LED switch, power switch, audio in and out. Also, when it comes to like the max CPU, max GPU, or max power supply, max CPU is 190mm with a GPU length of 410, and the max power supply is 250mm. As you can probably see from the rear of the case, it does have a lot of cable tie points, and obviously it does support 2 3.5-inch drives or 2.5-inch drives. So when it comes to the actual like dust filtration, it has dust filtration on the top, it has dust filtration on the bottom, and it also does have dust filtration on the side at the back panel. Other than that, that is pretty much it when it comes to the actual case specifications. Okay, so when it comes to the actual test system, it is my Intel platform. It is a Intel Core Ultra 265K. It does have 32 gigs of G-Skill DDR5. It is an ASRock B860 micro ATX motherboard. Does have a 2TB A-Pacer Gen 5 drive. Does have an RX 7800 XT, and it does also have a 1000-watt power supply from Beequare, and it also does have the Royal Predator 130 in white from Thermalright for the actual cooler. Now, for the testing, I've done 50, 100%, Cinebench R23 for the CPU, and FurMark 2 for the GPU. So, for the 50%, the CPU for Cinebench R23, the idle to 36 with a max of 86. FurMark 2, the GPU temp was an idle at 28, the max was a 53. The GPU junction was an idle at 50 with a max of 74, and the GPU hotspot was an idle at 35, and the CPU power draw was 210 watts, and the GPU power draw was 274 watts. Okay, so when it comes to the 100%, well, the Cinebench R23, the idles were 37 with a max of 88 Celsius. The FurMark 2, the GPU idle temps were 28 with a max of 59. The GPU junction was an idle of 50 with a max of 82, and the GPU hotspot was an idle at 35 with a max of 98 degrees. But the CPU power draw was exactly the same at 210 with a GPU at 274 watts. Now, what I'm going to do with other m-atx cases I've actually previously reviewed, I will put up a graph by here so you guys can get a rough idea of how actually this particular case stacks up against other cases from like Lee & Lee and so forth, because at the end of the day this is around the same price range as the Lee & Lee VR100 Mini. So let's just see how good it is in terms of the thermals, shall we? Okay, so when it comes to the actual pricing of this case, well, it is between the £50 and £63 mark. Now, when it comes to the actual case, I do like panoramic glass. I do like this particular styling of cases. This does fit big GPUs, really tall CPU coolers, does support radiators, it supports a lot of fans, it does support really long power supplies as well. It does come with an included ARGB hub, which is fantastic. It does have dust filtration absolutely everywhere, and obviously it's just ventilated absolutely everywhere. I do like the overall look of this. The Gigabyte logo here is embossed. It's, you know, it's like a textured, or like it's actually off the metal part here. Now, I do like this case. I do like the overall look of it. Now, when it comes to the back panel, let's take a look. Okay, so as you can see, back panel does have dust filtration there. Now, as you can see, the actual side fans, but there, it's like a cage. It's weird. The perforations here, as you can see, it has a lot of cable tie points for cable management. Obviously, I didn't need the cable management in this because, believe it or not, the actual back panel does have quite a bit of room. So as you can probably see, it does fit a 250mm power supply. Obviously, I'm assuming that would be if you have to remove the drive cages, but modern days you don't really need actual drive cages, but still, not many people use hard drives these days unless it's for like a NAS or something. But yeah, I think it fits quite a lot. You know, it's got a massive cutout at the back. It's got included ARGB hub. I do wish the ARGB hub did have like fan support as well, because this does support like 6 ARGB fans. Just the LEDs, I wish it did have some fan support, but then again, I guess that's where the price would actually go up. But other than that, it actually looks and feels okay. It's a nice case. Personally, I don't go for m-atx. That's just me. I'm more of an ATX guy. I'm a bit old-fashioned that way. I prefer a nice big tower, but that's just me. I do understand the appeal for something smaller, because I do really like ITX cases as well, just because of the form factor of it being smaller. So this fits, like I said in the beginning, it fits quite big GPU, CPU coolers, and quite honestly, the RGB as well, the RGB around the fans and stuff, they are quite nice as well when they're lit up. So, you know, I mean, if you guys want to buy one, I'll leave a link down below. I think it's okay for the price range. It is classed as a budget case, and quite frankly, it's better to see more budget cases on the market. So a big thank you to Gigabyte. I would like you guys to subscribe, because I've got absolute tons of stuff coming. I've got a giveaway coming next week. I've got a little mini gaming PC coming. I've got loads of other products here, AIOs, CPU coolers. I've got stuff on the way from Lee & Lee, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and week ahead of you. This is Richard for WELSHYTECH. Goodbye.